Hello and welcome back to another episode of Inside the Mind of a Storm Chaser. Today is another...
You'll get to hear my cats.
Today's another special episode with Mr. Eli Hill, my editor.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to my podcast, obviously. I've taken over again. Jai is tied up to a chair, and I will be subjecting him to certain things.
Help! Yeah, so today he's going to be asking me some more questions again.
More specifically, I am going to be quizzing you on storm chasing and weather phenomenon. Because I don't think you even know what you're talking about, Mr. Weather Chaser Man.
Well, I'm not going to say I know everything, but I will say I've done my research. Okay, we can fight. You know what?
I'll fight you right now.
No.
I'll definitely win. I'll throw one of my cats at you.
Your cats love me, apparently.
Yeah, they want to bite your toes off.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah. So, let's, I guess, get started.
You didn't even ask me how my day was been.
I was gonna. You did.
This is a podcast.
We
okay?
can start. You know.
You know what? No. I'm hosting. I move on when I say something.
Well, you know what? No.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you.
You literally told me that you were gonna relinquish.
For 2 weeks.
No, that's not how this works. You're in my house.
Eli,
I could literally kick you out.
How was your day today?
It's pretty good. I woke up and drove around, went and got you, made some ball and pepper jack cheese dip.
Pepper jack cheese dip.
Made some very, very, very mediocre salsa.
I mean, it came out
not good. It was not. You can say it. I already know it's not good.
It wasn't spicy enough, but the consistency was there.
It's also too white, and I don't understand how it was too white.
Yeah.
I used tomatoes.
I mean,
I have fed you. I don't know why you are meowing. I've given you food and nutrients and love.
We have a kitten just going around. I'm scared that she's probably going to bite my toe.
Kitten. She's more of a cat now.
Yeah, she's more of an actual cat.
She's been alive for a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I'm taking over everybody. This is me. I technically basically run everything anyways, so it's not like...
Okay. All right.
Throwing jabs.
I know.
So pretty much today is I had the idea that I am going to quiz Jai. I really want to find just some really, really bad weather quizzes or storm chasing quizzes. I think it would be really, really funny. So let's just go ahead and search some up. I don't have any prepared.
Oh God.
So we're gonna have to vamp a little bit while I find some. What about you? What have you been doing, Mr. Weather Boy?
I'm 5-2 now. So that benefits me in terms of I get to do more podcast episodes for you guys, and then also I can do a lot more storm chasing because I was limited with my 9 to 6 shift. I literally had no time at all in the afternoon to do anything. And if I wanted to go chasing, it'd be at night. So I never really got a chance to, do any chasing during the day. But also, too, we've had storms they like to blow through here at night, so.
I was about to say, how come in a storm chasing actually during the day? It's mostly during nighttime, isn't it? No,
there can be some days where we have a couple chases in the morning, or even in the mid-afternoon, early afternoon. It just really depends on the setup. But Arkansas tends to get the back end of systems coming out of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, especially if they're cold fronts, strong cold fronts that drop from the northwest to southeast. We tend to get kind of the messy side of things.
Florida.
I know.
the repeat hurricane. The round 2.
I know you saw that. You either saw that on Twitter or Reddit.
No, I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
It was like
so even worse.
It was talking about the skull. It was like it went through Florida and it was like round 2 hurricane.
Yeah.
It just like did a figure 8 and then way back up, and I'm like, man, Florida is really like not feeling it right now. But I do have some questions. I do have some. The quiz it. This is this isn't necessarily a quiz. It's just a bunch of questions.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 questions on this one.
Oh boy.
And then we'll get to some other ones.
Okay.
Some of these are pretty funny.
No Sharknado, please.
Oh, it's getting brought up.
No.
It's getting brought up, dude. We're gonna talk about Sharknado so much we're gonna get a sponsor by it. We're gonna be in the 7th Sharknado movie that gets made.
Dragon Shark.
Dragon. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. First question. Let's see. Let's pick a good one. Where is the safest place to go when a tornado hits?
The centermost room of your house or the basement, if possible.
Reading the answer real quick. It's very long. This is how long the answer
my God.
is. It's like a whole page on my phone. I'm just gonna read this real quick. Contrary to popular belief, the safest place to go when a tornado hits is not under a highway overpass.
It's not.
Which I never figured that was the safest place.
It's not.
Because like there's no stability if a tornado hits.
That, and then the winds are accelerated under the bridge, so it's even worse.
Yeah, it goes faster. Additionally, overpasses can collapse. Most of the damage. Blah 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 blah. I don't care. Tell me where the safest place. Opener. You know what? No, this website sucks. It's so long. I don't need answers this long. All right, but I'm gonna ask this question because it's also pretty funny.
Okay.
Can it rain fish?
Technically, yes.
You know, as a
water spout,
as a storm guy,
water spouts and tornadoes over water. Yes, it's possible.
Yes. Although rare, there are numerous instances of fish falling down from the skies. So it's like tornado picks it up.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get you like, does it rain fish? Does it rain cats and dogs? Are there just bodies on the street?
Oh.
All right, let me get more specific. Let me type in storm chasing questions. That was more weather related.
I was gonna say that's not really
quiz.
Deep dive.
Storm chasers / severe weather quiz. Are you a severe weather quiz guy?
I'm a severe weather weenie, is what I am.
Okay. This is the. It only gives you three. It gives you 3 answers. There's 10 questions. Are you ready?
Okay.
Ready to see if you get it?
Okay.
This is the most chased after storm in the U.S. A, tornado. B, hurricane. C, thunderstorm.
Ooh. Technically,
I would think
tornado isn't a storm.
I would think it, but it was also be like the most common out of
The
these
most
3.
common, so thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm makes sense. Why are you meowing? You have food and water and love. Okay. Second question. This storm chasing movie was made in 1996.
Twister.
Yeah,
Twister.
it was either The Wizard of Oz or, get this, Hairspray.
What?
The musical.
The musical?
Those were the options. All right, question 4. What is involved in chasing a storm? A, lightning. B, debris. C, large hail. D, all of the above.
All of the above, for sure.
Dude, these questions suck. I wanted some, like, deep knowledge questions. A storm chaser might travel with this. A small screen television, games, laptop computers.
Laptop computers, for sure.
I feel like all of those you could travel with, except maybe the television.
No, TV, well, it depends if you want to, like, mount it and use it as a monitor. Perhaps,
yeah, but when I think of, like, small screen televisions nowadays, I'm thinking, like, ones you would find in, like, an RV or camper.
Yeah.
Like the small flat screens. Like, who's walking around with those big CRT, like the box square screens? True or false?
Oh, no.
I already know the answer to this.
Oh, no.
The answer, okay. It's true or false? Storm chasers make a lot of money.
This is false. It's so false.
Oh my god, it's a passion project. It ain't
Actually,
no.
well, hold on. It depends on the outlets that you reach. YouTube, Spotify.
I think this is more of like getting paid directly from a boss.
Then no.
Yeah.
And then no.
Which of the following is a risk to chasing storms? A. Floods can carry automobiles away. B. It can get cold. C. It can get hot.
I think all of the above.
There's no option for all of the above, so you gotta pick one.
Floods?
Also, who the hell says automobiles anymore? Like, just say cars or vehicles or something. Automobiles? What are we, in the 1950s?
Sister used to say automobiles.
Automobile. Dude, your phone's driving away or something.
Amen.
If you want to be a storm chaser, you might want to start reading as much as you can about blank. Movies, weather, rain.
Weather.
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 One of the rain is weather. What do storm chasers use to see where they are in relation to storms? A. NBC. B. FICA. C. GPS.
GPS.
I feel like everyone would use a freaking GPS to figure out
I
where
would
they
hope
are.
so.
Which of the following states would a storm chaser most likely be found? Nebraska, Massachusetts, or New York?
Nebraska. I do know.
Also, that's very subjective.
Yeah.
You can get storm chasers from New York.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't probably chase in New York.
No.
Unless you want to, I don't know, chase
Out,
rain?
Yeah. Out. Well,
Snow?
No, because New York has. Because during our off season, during the summer, like when it's hot, and we can't get any rain, up in the Northeast, they still have quote unquote bigger, deeper digging troughs and such. They still have troughs and such that swing through and can cause severe weather up there. So they've had tornadoes.
Yeah.
Just very weak, nothing of note. Maybe the max in EF2, which, I mean,
Yeah.
so.
The last question. How long has storm chasing been around? 1800s, 1950s, 1980s?
1950s.
1950s. Submit. Let's see what you got. We got one wrong. We got the first question wrong.
What?
What was the first question?
What was the first question?
This is the most chased after storm in the U.S. We said thunderstorm. I think it's thinking of tornado.
Oh my god. A tornado's part
Yeah,
of
it was
a,
tornado.
Oh. Whatever. Whatever.
The storm chasers quiz. Let's see.
He's still searching.
Yeah, we're doing this, dude. We gotta test your knowledge.
Find more advanced ones, because that was atrocious.
All right. I think this one might be good. It's literally just called the Storm Chasers on Quiz-Iz.
Oh, okay.
It's 14 questions. You ready?
Okay, let's go.
Storm chasers are people who try to get close to storms that produce blank: blizzards, hail, tornadoes, or hurricanes. She's dragging her toy.
Sorry about the cat, guys.
This question is so subjective, though.
Yeah, because storm chasers do chase hurricanes as well.
And I
blizzards.
would assume blizzards.
Yeah,
And hail just happens.
Yeah, we chase winter weather as well.
So I assume you want to go with tornadoes?
Let's just go with tornadoes because it's generic.
Tornadoes.
Twisting water vapor. Spinning water vapor.
I gotta make a Google account to break in.
Oh, continue? Oh, man.
To even take the quiz.
What?
I'm like, man, I just wanna do a storm chasing quiz. That's all. Is that all? Is that too much to ask?
Good lord.
Okay. Let's try this again. All right. You were correct on tornadoes.
Okay.
Question 2. What is another word the article uses for tornadoes? Do you know the answer before I even read the ones listed?
Just give me the lists.
Is it twister, twirler, twizzler, tumbler?
Twister.
You would be correct, sir.
Tumbler.
No, dude, I want a Twizzler. I want someone to make like a candy movie, but it's natural disasters, but it's all candy.
It's all candy.
So a Twister is a Twizzler. A dust storm could be like a bunch, like the powder from dip.
The Fun Dip.
Fun Dip, yeah, Fun Dip powder.
A hurricanes could be Lifesaver.
No, it's the juicy drop pop liquid spinning around.
You need to be stopped.
Dude, I've thought about this. In just 1 second, I've already thought about this. All right, let's next question.
Lord.
The area of the central United States that experiences the highest number of tornadoes is called...
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, an actually good question.
Repeat it for me.
What is the area in the central United States that experiences the highest number of tornadoes?
Tornado Alley.
You are correct. I tried to phrase that in a question because it's all fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
I tried to phrase it in a question that wasn't.
Yeah.
This is not a George Chaser question.
Uh-oh.
What does estimate mean?
To guess?
An educated guess.
An
You are
educated
correct. You are correct. It totally relates to storm chasing and not other facets of life.
I know.
What? Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
I think this quiz is related. I think we had to read like a passage and then take this test. Because the question is, the main idea of the passage is blank. Like we're in high school or something. You want to just read the answers and you take a guess? The main idea of the passage is, the number of storm chasers is growing and this can cause problems. Tornadoes are dangerous. Storm chasers are helping people learn about tornadoes. Storm chasers are scientists.
The first one.
You are correct. But it would be funny if it was storm chasers or
Storm
scientists.
chasers are scientists.
And I could list you as a scientist or something.
Some are scientists. Some are degreed in that field, with atmospheric science. So technically, they are.
Yeah, well, it's natural
But,
sciences,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
most storm chasers don't have a degree
No.
or something like that.
No.
What percentages of the world's tornadoes occur in the United States?
Ooh. Is there a list? Or
25%, 50%, 75%, or 90%?
75.
That is correct, Mr. Jai Collins.
Let's go.
In which season do most tornadoes occur?
Okay. Oh,
Four seasons?
Okay.
Do you need to know the four seasons?
No. I got it. Spring.
You are correct. Which I'm surprised it's not summer.
Reason.
Well, I guess, yeah, spring is a little more wet than summer.
Yes, exactly.
Summer's too dry.
Yes.
Man, look at me go.
I know,
Answering a
right?
storm chasing question.
Yeah.
Okay. Tornado Alley is the flat land between blank and blank. Do you want the multiple choice?
No, because Tornado Alley, so the generic 4 states. Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska. Is that...
I'm going to tell you, no. None of the states you listed are in
Are you serious?
The multiple choice is Tornado Alley is the flat land between Mexico and Canada, Gulf of Mexico, Missouri, Illinois, or Canada and Florida.
Oh, okay. It's, of course, Canada and Mexico. No, the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes. I was like, technically, but
yeah.
Which I'm like, isn't that just all of the United States?
Yeah.
It's just
Like
Tornado Alley is the United States.
pretty much. California's already had a tornado, not Sharknado.
Sharknado.
No.
Thunderstorms can how can thunderstorms form? I'm just gonna ask that first. Rephrasing the question that's written on here.
You want the scientific version or just the
Give
dumbed
me
down version?
the dumbed down version.
Dumbed down.
Because this is super dumbed down.
Oh man, I don't want to do the dumbed down version.
All right, Mr. Science Guy.
Because I don't even know the dumbed down version. Because thunderstorms need.
Just give me your answer.
Okay. Crap ton of moisture, instability, which is your energy in the atmosphere, and a lifting mechanism. So, yeah, just lift.
Thunderstorms, not tornadoes.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
This is even more dumbed down than that.
Oh my god.
This is thunderstorms can form when warm, moist air meets blank.
Oh, cool, dry air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just says cold air. I would have specified that because one of the other multiple choice says warm, dry air. The other one, the correct answer is just cold air.
Cold air. Yeah. Yeah. Warm, moist air meets cool, dry air. Yeah. So. Yeah.
I'm gonna skip that question because this regards to
Yeah.
the article that we were supposed to read. Apparently, highways are becoming choked with storm chasers. What is this? What is a synonym for the word choked?
What? Backlogged, I guess?
Decorated.
Decorated.
Blocked, widened, or lost.
Blocked.
Yeah. Don't ask me. I didn't make this quiz. What? Okay, here's a logic puzzle.
Okay. Here we go.
At 12:18 p.m., a group of storm chasers was eating lunch. 3 hours and 22 minutes later, the group was chasing a tornado in their van. At what time did the group chase the tornado by van?
What?
Also, this is written really weird. At 12:18 p.m., a group of storm chasers was eating lunch. Not were eating lunch.
Were. And how many?
3 hours and 22 minutes later, the group was chasing a tornado in their van. At what time did the group chase the tornado by van?
Oh my god, you're having me do time math?
I told you, this is like
God.
a logic puzzle or
So
something.
12... You said
12:18.
12:18.
12:18 p.m.
Okay.
3 hours and 22 minutes later. What would that be? This is just math.
Yeah, I can't do time math. That's the issue.
404.
I know it's
404.
okay.
534.
Okay.
340 or 230.
340.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just math.
Such a goofy.
Which is not an example of an emergency worker.
Okay.
Firefighter, paramedic, pilot, police officer.
Pilot.
Yeah. Dude, I love pilot storm chasers.
I know, right? Well, those are hurricane hunters because they're in planes.
Isn't that like really freaking dangerous?
Yeah.
Why do we need? We have radars. Why do we need planes?
Because they can they fly into the middle of the storm and then they circle around and drop pressure. Like I said, pressure probes and such inside, and that's how we get the pressure for it, like the eye. That's how we get our strength estimate.
Cue Hamilton song. In the eye of a hurricane.
I hate you.
Thunderstorms can produce more than one tornado. True or false?
True.
Yep. That was the last question.
Oh, well.
What's funny is, according to this, if you were to actually take the test, because I was looking at like a thing with all the answers, you have 30 seconds a question. So you would probably failed that math question.
Probably.
And great. Now my email is to Gee-Wiz. That's great.
That's incredible.
Let's see. Ooh, here's Reddit. That'll be fun.
No, God.
Questions from an aspiring-ish storm chaser.
Okay.
Okay, this might actually be cool for you to answer. In light of my newfound interest, whether or not it turns into a storm chasing hobby, I do have some questions. Number 1. Aside from a vehicle, what kind of equipment would I need? How much would it all cost on average?
Oh, good question.
Reddit has some cool stuff in it.
Very good question. So, other than obviously your car, camera, any type of streaming device, because you can link your camera to your phone to like stream on YouTube and stuff like that. So that snacks, bring snacks, please.
Love's gas station.
Love's gas station. There you go. What else? Steel toe boots or like any type of hard sole shoe for sure. Preferably boots, because you're gonna be, if you do chase, you're kind of asking to be available to help with damage. Let's just be honest. I mean, chase your passion, but you're asking for it at that point. And I say the biggest of all, a friend for sure. Have a chase partner.
Yeah, doing it alone just seems like you gotta have like a someone to watch your back.
Yeah.
Because if one person is driving, one person needs to be watching the storm.
Yeah.
So
because you get and that goes into another thing, is you don't want to get task saturated. You don't want to have multiple. You won't want to micromanage multiple different things. So say you, especially with the tornado on the ground, that creates a higher elevated level of stress, and you just don't want to deal with that at all. So yeah, that was a really good question.
All right, there's 5 questions this guy asks. This is him asking for advice, pretty much. It's not like quizzing.
Okay.
Number 2, how much meteorological knowledge does it take to start?
First, oh God!
See, it's not just me.
Oh
it's
Lord!
Not just me.
Meteorological.
Meteorological.
There you go. I know, it's a big word.
Okay, answer the question.
Say it again, I'm sorry.
How much meteorological knowledge does it take to start storm chasing?
Definitely take or at least get some beginners, take some beginners classes on how to identify certain characteristics of storms and such like that, just so you know what you're looking for. Definitely take so that, and then this isn't really tied with meteorology, but take a safety course, some sort of first aid training or anything like that. And then, if you do want to take an advanced meteorology course, they do storm spotter classes in person at designated locations if you want to become a storm spotter, and they'll teach you, what to look for, how to identify things. That's the best spot for you to go, is if you want to really know.
Any specific websites or places?
NWS, the actual National Weather Service website, is a great tool. And then there's articles of storm behaviors and such like that, like deviant motion. You can learn that. Shout out Cameron Nixon. Great. He just completed, or not just completed, but he's done multiple different papers and articles about storm behaviors, tornadoes specifically. Again, like I said, deviant motion, which ties back into El Reno. because that one had extremely deviant motion. I'll speak on
YouTube,
it.
probably.
Yeah, YouTube is another good source, and yeah. So.
All right. So this one, I actually have a question
Okay.
about, because he asked, what's the typical ratio of milk runs, so to speak, to successful chases? Do you know what milk runs are?
I don't know what milk runs are.
It's typical ratio of milk runs, in quotation marks, so to speak, to successful storm chases. I'm trying to see if... I think he's asking, like, what's the typical ratio of successful to unsuccessful storm chases?
Oh! You're definitely... Starting out, you're going to have a couple chases. You're going to have a couple bad chases. Because you're getting your feet wet. Again, you don't want to start out immediately on a high-risk day. Definitely not. Because then that creates like I said, a stressful environment.
But I want to see a tornado.
I understand that, but you don't want to deal with... And look, you got my country hat. Sorry.
We're from Arkansas.
But,
you're going to hear some of our gosh dang southernness.
Okay. But it's still out. Sorry.
Just talk, it'll go away.
It's already gone. But yeah, you're definitely gonna have a couple bad chases starting out, and then once you get more experience and you're able to look at weather models and plan accordingly and see where the best target area for you is, or the best target area for that event would be, you're going to see a lot of tornadoes. It's just dependent on experience at this point. Lots and lots of research and experience.
Cool. So he asked this. He got into this binge because he watched Twisters.
Okay.
He says, question 4 is, I'm sure the answer is extremely, but just how unrealistic is Twisters, the sequel movie?
So the one that came out
the most
this
recent
year.
one.
Okay. Actually, it's...
I heard you talk about this with Zach and Cole, that it was actually pretty... It's kind of it's not spot on,
it's
but
spotty, yeah. Because it definitely did better. It fixed the errors that were in the first movie. Especially the big tornado at the end. You're not going to see like massive wedges under a high-based supercells. Definitely not. I mean, but it, in the first movie, it was pretty cool to see, how just that massive tornado at the end and it doing, a lot of damage, and it was really cool to see. But Twisters for sure was a little spotty in a couple spots. You're not gonna have, how do I put it? There's not going to be times where tornadoes sneak up on you, especially on like high-risk days, for sure. You're definitely going to be always chasing all the time. Of course, there's days, like slum days, where, there's barely a risk, but yeah, I know. But yeah, you're on those days, you can tend to relax, and storms may or may not fire, but it's solely dependent on other underlying factors. But yeah, I'll say it's more realistic than the first movie.
That's good. When I first heard about Twister, I didn't know it was about storm chasing. I thought it was just a movie about a twister.
Oh.
Just like a big tornado.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really care about that. But plus, Twisters, it's got the good old state of Arkansas in it. And we always love some good rep.
Hashtag, that's my hashtag, is Storm Chaser out of Arkansas. That's...
And then that's the last question he asks.
Okay.
Any general advice for someone who's looking into storm chasing?
Pretty sure I've spoken on it.
Pretty sure I already told you.
Yeah, pretty sure I've said it and talked about it in previous episodes. You know, if you want to do it, do it. Don't half-ass it. It's like Cole said in the last episode. Test the waters. Don't be scared. Pull your bootstraps up. Put on your hard hat and go do it.
Just do it.
But be educated, be smart, and make sure that you do it with a purpose.
Got it. I'm smart. I'll just tie a cinder block to my foot and then run out to a storm. You can't pick me up. Cinder blocks are heavy.
Well, apparently, if you don't give the tornado permission to pick you up, it's not going to pick you up.
Consent matters.
Consent matters, apparently, with tornadoes.
I do have something I'm gonna look at the comments real quick and see some of their answers and see what you think.
Okay.
So his first question was, aside from a vehicle, what kind of equipment do I need? This first guy, E-Electric, on Reddit, hashtag shout out. No one's probably he's probably not gonna hear this, but his answer was, chasing requires very little equipment, a reliable vehicle you don't mind putting miles on, a way to get info in the field, smartphone, laptop, etc., and a way to document what you see. Camera, smartphone, sketchpad, etc. are the minimum. Lots of people use all the bells and whistles, but in a pinch, you'll even see experienced chasers make a go of it in rental cars. The important thing is to be there. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, he pretty much summed it up. Nice. You don't need a lot, but if you want to be, over prepared, yeah. But when you're out there for the experience.
Yeah.
And to help people. If you're out there to help people. Just, yeah.
Let's see. Okay. That was the most interesting one.
That was the most interesting one.
That first guy.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to looking for more quizzes. I wanna quiz you some more.
Okay.
Oh, this one looks good because it has some terminology I've seen you use.
Oh.
Multiple choice questions. This has pictures. Oh. Which is a supercell, and one of them includes Mike Wazowski as the image. I think that's a supercell.
I think that's a supercell. I think Mike Wazowski is a supercell.
Dang it. I don't want freaking pictures. This is a podcast.
Yeah.
This is a podcast, people. We talk. Okay. This might be good. It's asking a question for a word I've never seen, so that might be fun. All right. Okay, never mind. The first question was, why does Warren spend so much time on the road with pictures? I'm like, what does that mean? What does that even mean?
Wait, what?
Okay, here we go. What does the word Sagaros mean? Have you heard of that?
I've not.
Saguaros.
That term I have never heard in the field. So.
I assume. Well, it's three multiple choice answers, and the first and last one don't have anything to do with weather. I'm gonna assume it means the flash of light in the sky when electricity passes between clouds.
I would think
between the cloud and the ground.
Probably.
I don't care about Warren or why he wanted to become a weather photographer. What does the word multi-vortex mean?
This is a good one. So, you can have your average tornado. It's a single cone, like you've got your single cone or that big wedge. Multiple vortex means multiple mini tornadoes or mini circulations orbiting around a common center. Mm-hmm. So you can have one vortex be... It really doesn't matter. One vortex could be larger than the other. But as long as you have multiple different continuous vortices popping up under a very large wall cloud, almost pretty much touching the ground, because that's from what I've seen, you need really big, low-hanging wall clouds for those vortices to just be spotty. So, excuse me.
So this has two answers that might be correct.
Okay.
One of them is whirlpools made of rotating air or water, plural of vortex.
Okay.
And one of them is having many vortices at once.
Having many vortices at once.
What is flat open grasslands called?
Plains.
I think this is prairies, is what it's asking. It's either sagarose, prairies, or jagged.
Prairies. It's plains.
Oh my god. I don't care about Warren! Who is Warren? Why does Warren decide to stop shooting for the day, even though tornadoes are still forming? I don't know. They were in disbelief. They usually don't see so many tornadoes, so he stopped. How can tornado chasers and other weather experts help people who are traveling through tornado country?
Is there a multiple choice on this one?
By telling other drivers what the forecast is and whether it is safe to drive. By telling other drivers what a storm looks like and showing them where the storm is. By watching other drivers ride into the storm when he knows what waits ahead for them. Just on the side of the road and see a random car go by into a storm and he's just watching.
Beep, beep, beep.
He doesn't know what's ahead for him. I could tell him, but where's the fun in that?
Oh, Lord. Technically, A and B are correct. But I think
true.
Technically, A and B are correct.
I'll just click B.
Okay.
Freaking Warren.
Warren has
I think this is a quiz based off of another freaking textbook.
Probably.
What does the author mean when he says that chasing a tornado is like playing a game of chess?
Because it requires patience.
It doesn't mention anything about patience.
Oh, well, that can...
What does vortices mean?
Vortices?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Upward moving current of air. Whirlpools made of rotating air or water, plural of vortex. Having many vortices at once. I think this is the same answer as what was the multi-vortices.
Yeah, so it's the first one. It's that...
upward moving
column of air. It's a vortice.
I'm done with this. It's asking about Warren. I don't care about Warren. Ooh, should we do what kind of storm chaser are you?
Yeah.
What kind of storm chaser are you? Weather related quiz. This is like, what's your Marvel character?
Oh,
this is
God.
what kind of storm chaser are you?
What kind of are you a Reed Timmer or are you a newbie?
Zachary Hall.
Shout out Zach.
We had him on the podcast.
We did indeed.
If you were close to a destructive tornado, what would you do? Stay there and hope it passes close/by you? Just freak out inside your car. You go as fast as you can away from the tornado and not freak out because of the tornado close to you. Other/none of the above.
I mean, the only correct answer is get away from it as fast as you can, because if it's coming directly towards you.
Question 2. If you were in a dangerous situation of getting chased by a tornado, what would you do? Keep driving forward away from the tornado. Slowly move forward away from the tornado because you want to record/take photos of the tornado. So the same one but slower.
Yeah.
Other/none of the above. Stop where you are and record outside of your car while the tornado heads straight towards you.
B. Slowly inch my way.
Here's an off-topic storm chasing question.
Oh no.
A little bit. What would you do if a town/city/village got destroyed by a tornado and you were in the town/city/village? What would you do?
Obviously help.
Give little effort with helping when asked to. Help with the SAR mission, SAR Search and Rescue.
Yes.
Just check out the damage and help no one. Other / none of the above.
Search and rescue for sure.
Alright, here we go. If you were to spot a tornado on the ground or a funnel, what would you do? Do completely nothing / no reaction to it / ignore it. Take pictures / video of the tornado. Call 911 to report it. Other / none of the above.
Other. It'd be both B and A. Or B and C. Excuse me.
Alright. Oh god. If there were three cells, first one 10 miles south of you, second one 20 miles east of you, and third one 22 miles north of you, and two of them were severe warned, but the second one was about to be a tornado warned, and the first storm was already tornado warned, which cell would you choose? Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. So we've got 3 cells. 2 of them are severe warned. 1 is tornado warned, but the first one is was tornado warned.
2 of them were severe warned, but the second one was about to be tornado warned.
Okay.
And the first storm was already tornado warned.
So, okay. So the first storm was previously tornado warned, but now it got severe warned. Or it got downgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning.
Hold on. Let me read these. Let me read the answers.
Okay.
Because they tell you what they are.
Okay.
Second one, severe warned, but about to be tornado warned. First one, tornado warned.
Mm-hmm.
Or third one, severe warned. And then there's wait all of them out to see what happens later on.
Severe warned, about to be tornado warned.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, it's 20 miles east of you. If you're a storm chaser, if you're not a storm chaser, if you already... Oh, whoops. I accidentally pressed up answer. Hold on, let me restart the quiz. I gotta restart it. I don't want to know what kind of Pop-Tart I am. I want to know... I want to do storm chasing. I reloaded it and it's, what kind of Pop-Tart are you?
I'm a brown sugar and cinnamon one.
Go as fast as you can away from it. I'm gonna re-answer all of these.
Yeah, you're good. One of them I said other.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm gonna change my answer for the tornado warned one.
None of the above. So which one?
So
The tornado.
I'm gonna stay
one?
with the tornado warned one.
Not the severe warned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's already tornado warned.
And it's 10 miles away from you.
Yeah.
If you're not a storm chaser, if already answer 5, how much would you rate you would be a storm chaser out of 5? So I'm gonna guess 5 for you. You're not a 5 out of 5 on if you would be a storm chaser?
No, 5 out of 5, easily. Yo, yeah. I thought you said like rate myself as a storm chaser.
It's a rate if you would want to be a storm.
Out
of how many would you want to be a storm chaser?
5 out of 5, easily.
If there was a high risk issued for the first time of tornado season, which risk would you most go for? What? Oh. No severe storm risk, enhanced risk, moderate risk, high risk, marginal risk, slight risk.
Moderate. I guess it just depends, because all risks are, no matter where you are,
risk is risk.
A risk is a risk. You heed to those warnings regardless.
I love that board game. Risk.
Never
played it.
Oh, the ship game.
Yeah. Well, no,
or not the ship.
The taking over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my domain.
If there were twin tornadoes on the ground, one tornado 2 miles east of you and seems to be at EF1 strength and is heading north, opposite way of you're going, and the second tornado 3 miles west of you and at seeming strength of EF1 as well, moving north, the direction you're going, what would you do? Do a U-turn and blast north, continue moving north, stop at your tracks and wait the tornadoes out, other / none of the above.
Stay with the one that's to my north. I wouldn't have to flip a Yui. I'd rather stay with the one that's closer. So.
Okay. Last question.
Okay.
If you were stuck in traffic as a storm chaser and there was a tornado emergency because of a tornado headed towards that city / town, how would you react? Freak out, try to stay calm and think positive, curse because of the tornado coming your way and because of the traffic, other / none of the above. That's it. That's all you get.
Freak out, but try to stay calm.
No. It's only freak out.
Oh, try to stay calm.
Try to stay calm and think positive.
Yeah.
All right, that was the last one. Let's see what it says. Oh, wait, no, this is the last one. Sorry.
Okay.
Last question. Okay. If it was nighttime and you were chasing a tornado and the tornado was near you, what would you do?
Ooh.
Speed in whatever direction as fast as you can. Stay in one place and look at radar to make sure you are in the safe spot. Drive while your partner gives you direction to where you should go and where the tornado is. Other/none of the above.
That last one.
Yeah.
Not other, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Calculating results. What's funny is this was created by Zach the Twister, which is just...
What?
Hey, what happened? Oh, there he is. Safe/too scared storm chaser. You're a rare one, aren't you? You get scared easily when a tornado touches the ground or a funnel is spotted. You also go into immediate panic as well. If you get close to a tornado, you start to freak out like a baby.
Wow!
And start whimpering like a dog because you are scared of the tornado.
Okay.
Most manly storm chasers, when they are close to a tornado, don't whimper. They get scared a bit, but they don't get scared like you do. You should never chase a tornado a supercell to be correct.
Bro, I literally said that I would stay near it. Huh? I'm not gonna blast. What?
Dude is blasted.
I'm not gonna blast north.
You get
What?
You also go to immediate, but if you get close to a tornado, you start to freak out like a baby.
Okay, well, let's. Just so you guys know, I'm a very aggressive chaser, and Cole will tell you.
I'm not a baby. I'm not.
Deceptive.
Deceptive.
Stop. I promise, guys, I am a very aggressive chaser. Cole will tell you. I was a little bit of a scaredy cat at first, but I'm not anymore.
Anymore. I'm doing it.
What does he want? What does this guy want me to do? Stand in front of a wedge and just let it? Bro,
do
what?
what I said. Entire cinder block to the wedge or something.
Apparently.
Oh man, I tried to look. BuzzFeed does not have any storm chasing quizzes.
Uh-oh.
That would have been so funny.
Well,
I think it's good to end
best
on
to
them
end on
calling
that.
you a freaking baby.
Yeah, I guess, apparently.
You get too scared like a baby.
Like-
you start whimpering like a dog.
Whatever.
Bro's calling you out.
Whatever. I am very aggressive when it comes to chasing, and I do it with a purpose. I am not...
Zach the Twister.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Zach. Not Zach Hall. I love you, buddy.
Or the other
or
Zach.
Or yeah, not the or the other Zach. I'm not talking to either of you. I'm sorry, but yeah,
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. As the host of Inside the Mind of a Storm Chaser for today, I think I'll be the one to call everything. Jai, you want to give any final? Gonna plug your socials or anything for being the guest?
Oh, what? Hello?
Didn't we already say that was the host, right?
You're not fired. We
If
will
you
be
fire
having
me, no episodes are going up.
We will be talking very heavily
You're getting a very big pay cut.
after this episode.
Dude, at this point, I'm basically a co-owner.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, once,
The TikTok page
once
just
it
says
goes-
Jai and Eli.
yeah, once we go, I mean, like I keep saying, once this, goes big, you're gonna be paid.
The shareholders.
Yeah. So.
Well, thank you everybody so much for tuning in to this episode of Inside the Mind of a Storm Chaser. I have been the editor, Mr. Eli Hill, quizzing Mr.
Jack Collins.
Yeah, you already knew who it is. I don't know why I tried to gas him up like this is some special guest. He's here every day.
Man, get off. Get off. But
You're in my home.
no. But thank you guys so much for another for helping me reach 100 plus plays on Spotify. It was a huge blessing to hit that milestone. Woo! I've got a very special episode planned coming in. I would hope the coming days, probably in the works. I'll give it to you guys because you deserve it. Next, either this upcoming Saturday or the Saturday after that, we will be working on that 1 hour special. And it's going to be a treat. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day or a good night. Goodbye.
Oh. Okay, let me look and see how to turn it up.